Welcome to the frickin' Guardians of the Galaxy. The Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is directed by James Gunn and starring a large ensemble cast of Chris Pratt, Zoe Saldana, Dave Bautista, Vin Diesel, Bradley Cooper, Michael Rooker, Karen Gillan, Klementieff, and Kurt Russell. Before I delve into the review, I just want to specify that there will not be any plot spoilers, so you don't have to worry about that. This film follows the smash hit from 2014, really a surprise smash hit, of the first film simply titled The Guardians of the Galaxy. And this film picks up, I believe, 3 months after the events of that film, and we are kind of immersed right away into the lives of this band of cosmic superheroes. This film is centered around the Peter Quill character, specifically finding out the backstory of his character, particularly when it comes to who his dad is, which was a huge mystery in the end of the first film. This film really delves into the backstories of several of the main characters. But starting off with the positives of this film, this is an extremely fun summer blockbuster, very much in the same vein as the first film. You get a lot of great humor, you get these really great charismatic characters, but what the film does the best in this is that it puts the characters first. It doesn't so much rely on plot to drive the film, but relies on the characters to drive the film, which is an extremely bold and ambitious endeavor by James Gunn. James Gunn is one of these guys who is really honest when it comes to his filmmaking. He really puts a lot of effort into the things that he's passionate about, and he's very passionate about this cast of characters. He's passionate about these films that he is making in the MCU, which makes me super excited that he is going to be doing a third Guardians of the Galaxy film. So of course, with James Gunn, you get very good direction. James Gunn knows exactly how to direct this film to really maximize its strengths, which is its comedy, like I said, but also its great action and spectacle sequences. He shot this film in a really high resolution. I believe it was 8K, which is insanely high def visual. Not a lot of films are shot that way. Typically, most films are shot in 4K or 2K, and what that showed is that the colors in this film really popped. The vibrancy of just this world that James Gunn has created just really popped off the screen. I highly recommend seeing this in the largest screen you can, perhaps in 3D or even in IMAX, because I think it really warrants that big of a spectacle. Also, like I said, this film really delves into the characters. You get more of the background for Star-Lord. You get more of what makes up the other crew in the Guardians of the Galaxy. You get more of why Rocket Raccoon is the way he is. You get a lot of Baby Groot in this film. If you really wanted to get your Baby Groot fix, this film will definitely do that for you. And you also get a lot with Yondu. To me, Michael Rooker is the MVP of this film. I won't go into why. All I will say is they really delved into his character a lot, and it really shows how great of an actor Michael Rooker is. Also, I'm continually very surprised by how great Dave Bautista is in the role of Drax. They amp up his comedic timing in this film, his jokes in this film, and he nails all of it. I mean, is it a little bit too much at times? Yes. Would I like to see more of the badass Drax Destroyer character? Yes, but what they are doing with his character and the way he's delivering all of his lines are very, very good. It's surprising for someone who is not an actor traditionally. And also, kind of the most important part of this film is that it is very entertaining. Just go to the theater for 2 hours, fill your face with popcorn or whatever you like, and sit back and enjoy the characters that hopefully you like from the first film. Because if you didn't like them in the first film, or if you didn't like the first film at all, perhaps you won't like this one either. But with all the good, positive things put aside, let me delve into some of the problems I had with the film. As much as I enjoyed this film, it did have a couple of filmic problems, if you will, specifically when it came to plot pacing and plot structure for me. The second act of this film, which is basically the middle of this film, kind of lags a little bit for me. The film kind of gets stuck in neutral, or kind of just get stuck in kind of a holding pattern, if you will. I felt that the plot definitely didn't move as fast as I wanted to. There were a lot of scenes with just people talking, a lot of extended scenes, not a lot of kind of events happening in this film. Yet again, a lot of that is to do with the fact that it's more of a character-based film. But the one issue I have with the film is that it doesn't really balance those things all too well. Also, something that's not really a negative or a positive, I'm kind of in the middle of it, is the soundtrack of the film. It is a good soundtrack in my opinion. It's not quite as iconic as I think people hoped it would have been. Also, I thought at times it was a little bit overused. I felt that certain scenes felt like I was watching a music video at times. But I would definitely say they were entertaining music videos. While the film does have a certain lagging in the middle, the third act of the film, in my opinion, is incredible. It is relentlessly well-paced, it is action-packed, it is heartfelt, it is visually stunning. I am just floored by what James Gunn was able to do in that third act. So with all that being said, I'm going to give this film a 3.8 out of 5 stars. It is very entertaining, it's a great summer film, it is a good follow-up to the first film, and I really like these characters, but it does have some plot pacing and plot structure problems for me, but I still highly recommend it for those who are fans of the MCU and for those who are fans of the first film. If you like this video, please check out the other videos on my channel.